most important part of any website is the content. In this video, we're going to create 7 pages that most freelancers will want to have. A home page, a services section, a portfolio page, an FAQ page, a job tracking page, as well as About Us and contact pages. At this point, you should have a domain with WordPress installed and user accounts created for the people who need them. If you don't, check out the earlier videos in our tutorial series. To get started, log into your website with your editor account. Let's start by creating our homepage with a bit of basic content. Most themes will have a separate homepage template, so we won't worry too much about this page for right now. Go to the Pages section of the WordPress admin and click on the Add New button at the top of the page. We'll call our page Home for now by clicking on the title bar and typing in Home. But you could title this page your business's name as well. Next, write a couple of quick sentences describing your business and hit the Publish button. Congratulations, you've just added the first page to your site. Next, let's make the page that we just created the homepage for our site. To do that, go to Settings, Reading in the WordPress admin menu. Click on the A Static Page radio button and select Home from the Front Page drop-down menu of the pages on your site. Scroll down and click the Save Changes button. Next, open up a new tab and navigate to your website. You should now see the page you just created when you enter your site's URL. Great. Next, we're going to create 3 pages that are important for most freelance websites. Go to the Pages section again and click on Add New. This time, we'll title our new page Portfolio. The format of this page depends on whether you plan on adding content frequently to your portfolio or not. We're going to set up our portfolio for infrequent updates. If you plan on adding a number of items to your portfolio each month, you will instead want to set up your portfolio as a post archive page and have your portfolio items as posts in that archive. Our fictitious freelancer will start with 3 items in their portfolio. We're going to add a title, image, and short description for each of those items. We'll start by adding in the titles and descriptions for each item. Once that's done, we can add in an image for each item as well. Click the Add Block button and select Image. Drag the block into the correct position and then select Upload. Choose your image and upload it to your site. Click Open and resize if necessary. You're going to repeat this process for each of your items, and once you've done that, click the Publish button to publish your portfolio. We'll create a services page by clicking Add New at the top of the page. Enter services into the title bar and then describe your service in the content editor below. The content is very dependent on your business, but it's important to keep in mind the kind of information your visitors will want to know. This usually includes what that service entails, as well as what makes receiving that service from your group different from the competition. At the bottom, we'll add a line asking visitors to contact us if they've got any questions about our services. Next up, we're going to create a tracking page. We'll be using a plugin to let customers track their orders, so for now, just create the page, title it Tracking, add Tracking Coming Soon to the content section, and then hit the Publish button. That's it for pages that are really specific to freelancers. We're also going to add 3 pages that most sites need. An About Us page, which talks about the history of your business and what makes you unique. An FAQ page, so that common questions can be answered quickly for visitors. And a Contact Us page, so that visitors can get information on how to contact you by phone along with listing your address. Let's create our About Us page. We do it in exactly the same way as the other pages, just this time we'll add a couple of paragraphs of content and a bullet point list explaining our values. Things you usually want to mention in an About Us page include things like how long you've been doing the work you do, what you offer that is unique compared to other organizations doing similar work, and any specialties you might have. We'll also add in a bullet point list talking about our values. To do that, click on the Bulleted List button. We'll list our values as courteous, prompt, and results-oriented. Hit Publish and then press the Add New button. For the FAQ page, we'll just put in our title, Frequently Asked Questions, and then add a sentence saying FAQs coming soon before hitting Publish. We'll be adding in FAQs using a plugin in a later video. Finally, we'll add a Contact Us page. The format of this page depends a bit on the type of business you run. If you've got a brick and mortar building, it might make sense to list your address along with your phone number. Most businesses will want a contact form so that potential customers are able to get in touch with you easily to have their questions answered. We'll go over adding a contact form in our plugins video, but for now, it's probably a good idea to add a phone number at the very least. If you want to add an embedded map showing the location of your business, we've linked to our video of how to do that in the description. That's it for the basic content of your freelance site. In the next video, we'll choose a theme, customize it with your color scheme and pictures, and build a proper homepage for your website.